I did it.
For why? Why did you try to tackle me? It wasn't worth it. I want to say that of all the charges, if I hit you with assault or battery, assault and battery of a police officer or government employee or whatever the heck the charge is, that's probably the worst severe of the charges.
Well, while Rainer is at MRV.
No.
It didn't have to go down that way. Oh my god, the local wanted us dead. I have a question for you, Mina. You're making a sandwich at home, and it needs to have deli meat. What sandwich are you making?
What needs to?
It needs to, something with, like, deli meat. So, like, cold cuts, you know? Like, like sliced turkey, chicken, bologna, ham, whatever. Your choice. What sandwich are you making?
Bologna, not the biggest fan of chicken. I'm gonna sound lazy as shit, because what I've been eating at the moment is just ham sandwiches. Like, you butter both pieces of bread, a whole bunch of ham in the middle. Yep.
No cheese?
No cheese.
Okay, any mayo?
Nope.
Just ham.
Butter and ham, yep.
Butter and... That's it? I mean, I'm not judging, but...
Yep.
I mean, sorta, kinda I am, I think. Okay, so... Butter on a sandwich.
Uh-huh.
I have not seen, unless the sandwich is, like... toasted. Or... Like a hot sandwich, if you will.
It might just be you don't notice it, 'cause it's actually pretty common, because it's an agent that actually helps keep all the stuff from sliding out. I sound like a fucking nerd, but this is what a hospitality course does to you, because it's usually some sort of spread in that.
What? Well, girl, how fucking slippery is your ham? I don't think the ham's just gonna slip out the sandwich.
It has. Provided at least.
Wouldn't butter make it worse?
Surprisingly not.
Are you sure?
I may get honest with you.
I mean, like a grilled cheese, I understand, butter. I get it.
I'm not the biggest fan of a grilled cheese.
Okay, if I ask you what goes on a grilled cheese, what would you say?
I mean, first off, it's a cheese toasty. It's not a grilled cheese.
Well, hold on. I think those are very different things, aren't they? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't a cheese toasty literally like a slice of cheese toasted on a piece of bread? Because that is not a grilled cheese.
It's two pieces of bread with cheese in the middle.
Oh, okay. That alone is still not necessarily a grilled cheese.
No, but like you cook it all in one go, so it's like it's a cheese toasty, but like you would take the bread untoasted and the cheese unmelted, put it together, and then like heat it all up and shit, cook it, and then you'd have a cheese toasty, and like the cheese is all gooey and melted.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you frequent Reddit?
No.
Okay. The reason I ask is because every time I get into the grilled cheese conversation, there was this post from over 10 years ago at this point from the grilled cheese subreddit. And it is so well written. And it talks about how everyone thinks their sandwich is a fucking grilled cheese when really it's a melt.
Are you talking about like it's gotta have fucking the jaffle lines on top?
No, not at all.
So I was gonna say, if you put it in a jaffle thing, you're fucked. I stick it on the sandwich press.
Do you want me to read this Reddit post from it was 11
Sure.
years ago on the grilled cheese subreddit.
I'm
I'll read it.
intrigued,
I'll read it.
Genuinely.
It says a grilled cheese consists of these following items: cheese, bread with spread, usually butter. This entire subreddit consists of melts. Almost every grilled cheese, in quotes, sandwich I see on here has other items added to it. The fact that this subreddit is called grilled cheese is nothing short of utter blasphemy. Let me start out by saying I have nothing against melts. I just hate their association with sandwiches that are not grilled cheeses. Adding cheese to your tuna sandwich, it's a tuna melt. Totally different. Want to add bacon and some pretentious breadcrumbs with spinach? I don't know what the hell you'd call that, but it's not a grilled cheese. I would be more than willing to wager I've eaten more grilled cheeses in my 21 years than any of you have in your entire lives. I have one almost every day and sometimes more than just one sandwich. Want to personalize your grilled cheese? Use a mix of different cheeses or use sourdough or French bread. But if you want to add some pulled pork and take a picture of it, make your own subreddit called Melts because it's not a fucking grilled cheese. I'm not a religious man, nor am I anything close to a culinary expert, but as a bland, white, Midwestern male, I'm honestly the most passionate person when it comes to grilled cheeses and mac and cheese. All of you foodies, stay the hell away from our grilled cheeses and stop associating your sandwich melts with them. Yet again, it is utter blasphemy, and it rocks me to the core of my pale being. I mean, they go on and say, should I stop lurking after 3 years and made this account for the sole purpose of posting this? I've seen post after post of people's grilled cheeses all over Reddit, and it's been driving me insane. The moment I saw this subreddit this morning, I finally snapped. Hell, I may even start my own subreddit just because I know this one exists now.
I mean, it's valid. What's the weirdest thing you've ever had on a sandwich, though?
I don't know if I've ever had anything weird on a sandwich.
What about unusual?
I don't really stray too far from my norms. I'm the person who goes to a restaurant and orders the same thing because I know it's going to be fucking delicious. And the only time I'll change my order is like if they fuck up my order and give me something that I didn't order and it's better than what I originally get, and then that's my new default. Is that bad?
Which officer has Faraday in custody?
I do.
No,
He
it's
was the
valid.
original
That is
one
very
on
valid. That's how I was for a very long time.
He was so negative.
Yeah, it
Don't
was
know
only,
a firearm on in person.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to cut the radio
it was
here.
only a 32 call. It wasn't a...
So I'm gonna read your rights again as I read them while you were down before. Wait, were you down when I read them? Either way, I'm
I
gonna
think
read
read them about 3 times.
Nah, you're fucking with me.
Just felony obstruction and reckless evading.
No, I'm pretty sure this would be the 3rd, but fuck it.
Yeah.
But
If he's
Is
got
there
enough
a,
beers in that-
To answer back
Is
about the
there a
question
photo
I gave you
for
as
it or
well,
an
the weirdest thing
incident
I've
for it?
probably ever had on a sandwich
can put
is
one on
it's
the
just weird because of it's not a thing common in
Alrighty.
at least Australian culture would be duck pate.
I've never had it.
It's a spread and it's usually duck liver.
I've heard of it, but I've never had it.
Surprisingly wasn't bad. I probably wouldn't do it again. It was like one of those times you have the opportunity to try something, so you go, fuck it, why not?
That makes sense.
The
Yeah, just
same
out of
as-
curiosity,
that's
how
how I found out
come?
I like kangaroo.
Why is your photo here? Is it your photo? It's not your photo. It's just your phone number. Girl, you got an Astron with 2 VAFs?
I got given that.
Why'd you have to stop yourself from laughing?
The incident's up now. Very.
So I would stop driving rentals. I got given that, who was given it by someone else when it already had 2 VAFs.
15369.
All right. I am just gonna take a photo here, and then I'm gonna take the bandana off. I'm gonna take another. Lucas, you on frequency? Lucas, are you on frequency?
I don't think he is, but what's up? I'm with him.
But I need Lucas to roast this dumb bitch on Twitter.
Okay.
The Marty one.
Lucas said to shut the fuck up. I don't know.
Lucas, I'm just saying, if they said Shift 3 is fun when you're around, I think it would be great to mention that progress. Don't worry, I got it. I'll respond. I responded. All right. Apologies. I'm going to take the bandana off. Before I do you have any medical condition I should be concerned about regarding your bandana?
No.
Okay. All right. Here we are. Oh, just a moment. There we go. Here we are. Smile. Perfect. All right. Now I do also have to fingerprint you. So I'm gonna have to take off one of your gloves. Any preference on hand? Doesn't matter which.
No preference.
All right, I'm gonna go with the left one here. Just go ahead and pull that off, and right here at the bottom of the display, little round thing at the bottom. I'm gonna put your index finger right up against that. I'm just gonna need you not to move too much. There we are. Now, just so that there's no confusion, this is for the sole purpose of identifying who you are. Your DNA is not going to be on file. This is not a violent felony as far as I'm concerned. So we're good on that front. Here we are. All right. And off to the cell. So, have you been arrested before? Now I'm confused.
No.
Wait, didn't you say that you had a profile?
From a traffic stop.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. I am going to take the shackles off. I'm also going to be returning that screwdriver. As in, it's going to be placed in a bag and will be returned to you once you're released from prison, okay? Here we are.
What about the wrench?
Actually, yeah, I can return that as well.
Okay.
Thankfully, you reminded me. I'm going to be honest. I just remembered having the conversation regarding the screwdriver, but the wrench wasn't used as far as I'm concerned, so you're good. I just don't like keeping those things on someone's possession while they're in a cell. But the possessions will be seized.
Fair.
Just sit tight. Also, thank you for not pulling a wrench and trying to bonk Ricky on the ladder.
I'm not getting a car vaft that isn't mine. Fuck that.
Yeah, you smart. You very smart.
I was borrowing that car. I'm not getting it back. I know what she'll do to me if I do shit that shit.
Are you referring to the cipher?
Yeah.
The white one? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. This has been a 2-hour pursuit, apparently. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Mina, you're going to be copying the same charges as the other individuals. So you're going to be getting reckless evading in addition to felony obstruction. I should be hitting you with... Wait, give me a second. Let me get those first. You should be hit with an additional count of resisting in addition to battery of a government employee. However, we're going to look past that given your compliance while you've been in custody. Okay.
Easy.
Now that being said, prior to any reductions, you are looking at 50 months in a $3,500 fine, 4 points on your license. Prior to pleading guilty or not guilty, if you were to plead guilty, I can take into account the 25%, which drops at 237, and then I can take into account time served on top of that, which would be 20. We'll just say 25 months. So essentially half time.
I'm happy to plead guilty.
All right. Well, just I'm being pedantic here. Are you happy to plead guilty or are you pleading guilty?
I am pleading guilty.
Okay. Listen, I've just been dealing with a little too much recently regarding some people being pedantic.
Fair enough.
Here we are. Now I am going to get you finding the amount of $3,500.
Did my Astron get impounded?
I'm not certain.
All right.
Let me see if there's any photos. Regarding evidence, the only thing I see... So for context, I joined in when I heard of a progress that was involved.
Yep.
And a swap happened.
I think that was about the fourth car, but yep.
Yeah. So that's when I started following. I did see the white Cypher that you were driving, following the pursuit. But then I hadn't seen you for a bit, and then you were back in the pursuit. So I truly I didn't even see an Astron throughout any of this.
Oh no, the Astron was like way back when, right after the Komoda had got flipped out. Which the
There was a Komoda?
It was the Komoda, then the red car, then the Astron. Sorry, then the Komoda got flipped in somewhere. Not saying where because I couldn't find it. Then there was an Astron, a Grizzly. You guys got the Astron, the Grizzly. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
We're putting in what?
All right. Let's see. So 25 months. Mina, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
Nope.
All right. If that's the case, I am going to get you sent off for the 25 months. Let me just make sure I have everything I need. Which is your mugshot. There we go. All right.
I wasn't lying that I was thinking about dinner when it all started. These bitches left me in the car while they were doing shit. So I came back with food to be encased. And I was
Ooh.
like, the fuck?
One more thing. I do need your radio frequency from the radio that was on your possession. I mean, if you're forthcoming with me, I won't have to drag you to the front. We can compare it to the other individual who was taken into custody. Alternatively, we can go to the front, reclaim your possessions. I can take a look. The choice is yours.
Was the exact same.
Okay, but what was it?
400.
Okay, thank you. There we are. All right, we are good. I'm gonna get you sent off. Because this is the first time that you have received points on your license, I do just want to quickly inform you that you are allowed up to 19 points. They do fall off 30 days after they're issued. But once you exceed 19, it is a misdemeanor for you to drive. Okay? I don't want there to be any confusion regarding that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding that, or anything else that has occurred today?
Nope.
All right, if that's the case, 25 months, Mina.
All I'm gonna say is that red car you were chasing for a while because you joined in late. That was the pickup vehicle originally.
The red one? Oh, the coquette?
Yup.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually
That
crazy.
was the first swap.
That's crazy. The craziest part was I was having a 48-minute conversation with a judge on the phone. I didn't hear a single fucking peep on the radio. That's because all these bitches were on another frequency chasing you guys for that fucking long. Which is
Yeah.
wild. All right, I'm going to get you sent off.
Well,
You
I'm gonna
stay
say the
safe.
person that joined the progress only joined in the last half-hour.
Yeah, screw that guy. Screw that guy. I don't even know if they're capable of reading between the lines. You know what I twatted? Let me know if you could read between the lines here. They twatted and said, where is it? Shift 3 is fun when Lucas is around, smiley face. To which I responded and said, Shift 3 wishes they could share the same sentiment. Maybe we'll make some progress towards that one day. To which they responded, maybe we could work something out. And I said, read between the lines.
Fair enough.
And then eventually Lucas said, I'm quitting my job if I see another my Batsu. Anyways, we'll make it 20 months given the additional time, but stay safe. No
Okay.
more crime, Mina.
No promises.
I appreciate the honesty. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right, mugshot. Incidents 390. I don't know if I want to listen to any of these songs. You know what? We'll listen to this one. Um, 18927. Roads responded to request for backup on channel 2. Pursuit. Is this the appropriate spelling? Yeah. uh, uh, is that how it's spelled?
217 refueling at Strawberry gas station.
Roads reattached. 7-1. Here, it is a cipher. We're good. Additionally, Harrison Faraday. Presley. PSR test before we forget. There's no way I don't have the plate. Seven one here. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Mina. Vehicle showed. However, Mina's leg got injured. Um. Then disabled along South Milton. Both driver and passenger jumped out on foot. Driver ran to the front vehicle to attempt to repair it. However, Rhodes was able to place them in cuffs. At this point, had attempted tackle Rhodes. Was then informed. Fortunately, Mina did. The driver in cuffs. On searching Mina, she's found in possession of a radio. It was on frequency 400. French. Driver. Driver. Rhodes conducted a GSR test on Mina, which came back negative. Speaking with Mina, guilty to all charges. Hi, Bill. Yeah, I did. Photos. Here, Mina, GSR test. Negative. I put positive or negative down here. Mina, Flatstone, fingerprint results. Make sure the state ID is correct. Mina, Flatstone. 18927. 927, yeah, we're good. What other screenshots do we have? Let's go to this evidence. Radar reading. Crunch. Registered owner. Hide window tint. On the vehicle, roads notice the illegally tinted windows. Unable to hide or windows. Speaking with Ricardo Valdez, who asked goggles off on request of Matt Rhodes. Rhodes issued a first speeding citation on the basis of the vehicle. Additionally, Ricardo Valdez have proper identification on his person as he indicated. He had left for such his vehicle was towed with the tin violation and lack of proper identification. And then my friend. All right. What else? What else? What else? I think we're good. $390 location Sustancia Road. $390 statement. All right. Hmm. $390 radio check.
And two. And two.
A firm. Thank you. Did y'all see my Twitter post? You think he read between the lines?
Oh, first war. We're gonna see a panto. First war.
23 the latest, 90 Bravo.
Coming back yet.
Chat, I think I figured something out.
I don't see anyone inside the cruiser vehicle. parked
With
yet.
my more recent medication change, coffee dehydrates me very fucking easily.
Rose was the one that pulled him over. I don't know what the traffic stop was.
Wait, what? Who?
Oh, no, I
last,
pulled him
route
over.
one.
Yeah, I pulled him over. I'm looking for him on Great Ocean.
Oh, okay.
That explains why he's slowed down over.
Why would he tell the DFC that?
Come and help you look for it.
What are you looking for?
Yes.
It's been thrown inside the Great Ocean.
Is Davenport low for anybody else?
He always is.
Oh, hello.
I don't know. On radio, you're a little low.
Davenport, from where you were, I think we were a little bit more south than that spot where you were parked.
South? No, it was up towards the bank where the original stop was.
Yeah, I think so. No more coffee.
I started
I'm
at,
undecided.
Barbarino, and I'm working my way down.
I'm very undecided.
There is a single guy in the back of this 24/7 fiddling with the safe. He says he got a phone call from the owner to fix the lock.
Drink water with your coffee. Gonna have to start drinking fucking Americanos. T-Arc? Honestly, I haven't tried tea in a while. I mean, yeah, it does have water, but... What is coffee? Is coffee, Is it a... Oh, what's the term? Is it diuretic? Is that the term I'm looking for? Or did I just think of something... It is? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Look at the reflection on the back window.
424. Who was the primary unit that, when they first started the 80 on Great Ocean? Who was the first one that was chasing them down Great Ocean Highway?
I believe it was Ricky.
Oh, me.
Was one of the interceptors.
May have been Lucas, maybe? I'm not sure. Whoever was on the truck was with me.
I was on the trip.
Maybe it was me. I don't even remember it happening, but maybe it was me.
Ricky, we all have those days.
Why did you pull him over?
There's a 32 call at the Barbarino 24/7.
Yeah, I think that was me. Yeah.
The CAD card's
I don't
still
recall him.
up.
I don't recall him throwing anything though.
Just gonna ask if you've seen him with their hands at the window or anything at any point.
Yeah, no, I don't recall. I would have definitely noticed if he did. But he did have a lot of distance in the initial port.
Did it all come back to you, Ricky?
Yeah, kind of. I forgot what that all stemmed from. There were so many cores.
I want you guys to know that so I'm in my scout that does have a yote. That progress was like, that thing would lap me easily without hesitation.
I hate my back to the power crash. I hate them.
I'm with you, Lucas.
I bet he lied just to waste your time, Davenport, because I'm going to be honest, I don't recall him ever throwing anything out the window.
Yeah.
What if they're fucking with you?
Possibly. It's worth a look though. He didn't have the gun on him, so it's got to be somewhere.
He could have given it to the passenger, no?
Possibly, yeah. It was Faraday's Komodo, so he must have changed the colour from white to that green or whatever it was. Yeah, I had a decent look, but there are better things to do. Don't worry about a silver pistol.
No, we're gonna song radio off of something. Okay. Sure. Wait. There's evidence back there. Hmm.
Or 24 10 8.
390, same traffic. There goes the shift. Good. Wait, what is... What's this? Oh, the cheese thing? Oh.
Say it.
No one likes her. It was
Including
so
all
long
the
ago.
people out there.
Wait. Oh no, I'm okay. I also just remembered my audio isn't split right now. And I know there won't be anything in there, but I don't want to like fuck anything up for those that would play it. It's not split for Chrome specifically is the issue. Mm-hmm. Is there evidence over here? Any more weed? We gotta pull people over. I'm kind of in a writing mood. I say writing, but like typing. But there I was, just minding my business, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere...
Stuff they know.
It's just 308 out with an abandoned vehicle on the intersection of Strawberry and
Ooh, girl, you gotta put up a report for that?
hell the fuck no. Oh, hell no. Whoa, whoa.
I'm feeling there's something I miss.
Oh, A firm legislation change
A firm.
in Los Santos County. It is the traffic ordinances in Los Santos County. Specifically, it states under Article 3, officer obligations are mandatory requirements of all law enforcement officers, both county and state, that must be followed. The legal basis for stops. Law enforcement officers must have a valid legal reason to initiate a stop. B, identify and explain. Law enforcement officers are required to identify themselves, including name, badge number, department, and state the legal reason for the stop. Documentation. Law enforcement officers must document the stop regardless of if a citation is given. Additionally, law enforcement officers must provide the associated report number upon immediate request.
I don't think that's a big deal, to be honest.
I can assure you
It's not
that...
a big deal. Just don't pull people over.
Oh, y'all are thinking about it the wrong way. Just no one getting a warning from me if I'm putting into work. Are you kidding? And I will make it known that it is a requirement of the legislation.
Yeah.
What if we don't call them traffic stops anymore?
Oh my god, it's a traffic check-in.
I mean, realistically, leniency is up to your discretion, so...
Oh my god, y'all are making me cook too much. Y'all, I'm about to conduct a checkpoint. And before anyone can leave, I'm gonna make sure every report is documented.
I mean, if they're pulling over and stopping, I'm sure it can still be articulated that it's a traffic stop, so I would be careful with that.
No, that's the whole point. But if anyone makes an illegal U-turn to go away from it on, like, Elgin, you know? Like, then they gonna get pulled over for a separate reason.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm down for a checkpoint.
I actually don't know the legalities behind a checkpoint with current legislation, so... Hey, did you guys also know that in the VAF legislation, there's no process to appeal? And if it's not written, what do they say?
That only applies to things that fucks us over. I don't know if that applies to that. TBH.
Did you guys also know that one of the judges denying VAFs on the docket was a PPO selling ammo to a gang and was fired?
Yeah.
Right, just like Messi.
Ross, I'm gonna just be real. You got done so fucking dirty in comparison.
Yep.
Good night, Autumn. Have some decorum out road.
Okay.
See you in an hour, Autumn.
I mean, that is kind of
That's
wild.
crazy.
Though.
That's
That
actually
was
kinda
crazy, Jack
He's not
Davenport.
wrong. He's not wrong.
He isn't wrong.
valid
He's
as
wrong at all.
fuck. Thank you. I can't be back around for 6 hours, and it's not because of sleep.
Is that when Espino's is coming back?
I haven't seen him in a week either, so pipe down, little bro.
Oh, not the little bro.
Little bro.
Oh my god.
I did see him yesterday patrolling with Daisy.
Oh.
He was around yesterday. I saw him.
Damn.
I like the song.
Not to stir, but yes, he was around yesterday.
You bitches are so messy.
Girl, I know you're not talking.
What?
In my attempt to look at all the dirty stuff the police department doing on the docket, most of our VAFs are getting shot down for not notifying the people. So,
Yep, A firm.
if y'all... I gotta pull someone over. Dispatch 390, 1038 southbound Elgin, nearest cross Innocence Boulevard with a black in color Buffalo, but not an STX.
35.
Engine off, windows down. If you could roll down the passenger window, actually, I'd appreciate that.
Oh shit. How you
Hello.
doing today, officer?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm Senior Deputy Rhodes with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, badge number 390. And the reason for the stop today was your speeding. How are you doing?
You know, I'd be doing a lot better if I weren't getting pulled over right now. It's been a rough day, man. My boss is real mad at me. I done fucked up a whole bunch of shit, and now I'm getting a speeding ticket in someone else's car.
I mean, are you getting a speeding ticket though?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's highly probable based upon the new legislation, which indicates we need to document every single person we pull over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's all right though. It's all right in the grand scheme of things. It's not, you know, the biggest deal in the world.
No, it's a huge deal.
It's a
I
huge
think you're
deal.
going to find out very shortly. It's a huge deal.
Why is it a huge deal?
I don't want to talk about it. You're going to find out anyway
Okay.
when you run my ID.
Okay. Well, could you go ahead and flash that?
All right. Yeah. Can we not do this?
Not do what?
Oh man, here you go.
All right, and just to verify, is it 3658 for the state ID?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Should I be concerned that you have a
That's the
warrant out for
one.
your arrest?
What? I have a warrant out for my arrest for what?
No. I said, should I be concerned?
I don't think so.
Because
I
you
hope
keep
not.
mentioning stuff like you're gonna find out when you run my information. So it's either that or you have too many points on your license.
It could be both.
Okay. All right. Now, where are you going in such a rush?
Well, you know, I got a customer. He wants some customizations done to his car, and he said if I do it on the pronto, he'd throw in an extra $5,000 for me. So, you know, I really need the money. So I figured, you know, just pedal to the metal, floor it, get down there, get them done, get it back to him, boom, extra $5,000 in my pocket, tax free.
So you tax evading?
Excuse me.
I said, so you tax evading?
That ain't against the law, is it?
I'm sure it falls under fraud to some capacity.
Well, oh shucks. All right, yeah, maybe. All right, maybe work tax free. I don't know. I give it to the bank, man. I put it in the bank and boom, done.
Okay, all right. So when was the last time you got pulled over?
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, did you receive a warning or?
I got a negligent driving ticket.
Negligent driving.
Duncan Fenwell thought that one of Blaine County's finest that thought that I was under the influence and
Wow,
well,
go Remy,
he
go.
gave me a sobriety test.
And how did that go?
Well, I passed with flying colors, but that's not here nor there. I guess he only thought I was drunk. Never mind. I had a passenger with me who snuck out, and well, you see, the thing is, Mr. Duncan didn't see the passenger or see him sneak out, so he thought I was in there alone. And when I was mentioning to my passenger, he said, "There's no one else in the car with you." And I looked over, and boom, my passenger's gone. So he thought I was drunk.
Oh, okay. Were you high?
No, I weren't high.
Okay. Well, I'm
What,
just
are you
asking.
holding?
Am I what?
Are you holding?
No.
That sounds like you're not